everyone, and welcome back to another review video on the channel. Episode 60 of Go Rush is coming out in a couple days, and there's only one thing that I want to talk about, so let's jump in. So according to Dylan, Rovian's going to be dueling sometime in the next couple of episodes. That was like 2 weeks ago that he said that. You probably also know that I don't read the summaries before I watch the episodes, because I don't want to give myself spoilers. However, I did accidentally kind of give myself a spoiler. I was searching something else on YouTube and found a preview video on the list for episode 60. I promise I wasn't searching for the preview. Obviously I didn't click on the video, but I did see the title. It's called Yumu's Road, so I'm pretty sure that's the title of the episode. Thankfully the thumbnail didn't really give away any more than that, but now I have a question. Is Yumu going to be dueling Rovian? Because Rovian's supposed to duel sometime soon and that hasn't happened yet. But now, over to my future self for the episode review. So Rovian still hasn't dueled. My prediction was incorrect. However, another one of my predictions was correct. Albeit in this episode, not the one I predicted it for, but it was still correct. Remember the card that Ron tried to give Yuhi? She gives the card to Yumu and it's Yuka-chan's card. That prediction was correct. Apparently Yuhi wasn't the only spectator of Yuka-chan's duel with Phaser 2 years ago. Ron was there too. Yumu had to sneak out of the house to meet Ron because the other members of UTS were being stiflingly overprotective. Right before UTS breaks through the wall into the room, Yumu tells Damu and Ron to get out of there. They do, and Yumu is captured by UTS, who are still being really overprotective. Seriously, look at this. Yumu ends up sneaking out of the house again and leaving a recording behind that reveals that the Odo family has a secret. No one had any idea that the Odos even had a secret, so they're all very confused. Yumu goes to the top of Mutsuba Tower where she duels Phaser. She uses another new fusion card, apparently she created another one, and uses quite a clever maneuver to seal off Phaser's maximum, which she got at the first turn again. Phaser and Tremolo are really efficient at that. Seriously, every time they duel they get at a first turn maximum. Aside from the duel with Yuka-chan, but that was just for suspense and shock value. Anyway, Yumu uses an equip on Phaser's maximum, which raises attack to 6,000, but makes it so it can't attack or use its effects. Like I said, quite a clever maneuver. However, Phaser out-clevers her, and this is where it gets kind of confusing. Phaser disengages his maximum, sends it to the graveyard, no explanation, and since it left the field, the equip is gone too. What's going on? I don't know. Oh wait, that actually does make sense. The reason Abyss Kraken left the field is because Phaser is doing another maximum summon. Yeah, that's right, he has a second one. Which shouldn't really be all that surprising since he's the leader of the MIK, so he should naturally be stronger, but I wasn't expecting him to have a second one. When you perform a maximum summon, all other monsters in your field go to your graveyard. This is confirmed when we see Abyss Kraken in Phaser's graveyard. However, then he says this, which, no, that's not what happened. It went to your graveyard, not your deck. Did you mean to say because it left the field? Anyway, Yumu loses and gets carded, but not before the show implies even more that maximums are carded people.
2体目のマキシマムモンスター？まだ材料ならたくさん。まだ？え？
There's a small battle between the UTS and the MIK over who gets Yumu's card, and then Ron shows up and grabs it. She pulled out Yuhi and Yuka-chan's card and says, that makes 3. She ends up getting hit and drops all 3 cards, which UTS catches. And this is where they finally find out Yuka-chan's name. Oh my goodness, that took 60 episodes. And then, actually, you know what? I'll let y'all watch the theme for yourself.
お嬢さん、何？これは王道ユアン、王道ユヒ、王道ユガ、王道ユガ。あいつが王道ユガ。 ユーガという名は王道家の親族にも先祖にもなかったかと。しかし かし、どういうことだ？このカードに描かれているのは、なぜ猫なのだ？
Seriously, what? Why are they cats? Also, like, obviously, dude, no kidding his name's not on the family records. If you recall, Yuka-chan is from the future. Why would the family records have someone from the future in them? Anyway, Ron takes the cards back and disappears with Damamu. So a few more things I want to talk about. Why does Phaser hate the Odo family so much? Was he somehow involved in the fate of Yuhi and Yumu's parents? Yumu ends up in the card world, as a cat, and we find out what happened to Manabu and Yondastar. After the duel with Zuijo, Manabu was forced to become Denoa and Muta's underling, and Yondastar apparently agreed to be one as well because she wanted to stay with Manabu. Denoa and Muta are being absolutely ridiculous with the way they're treating Manabu, which, honestly, that's kind of fair. Like, remember this? And then Manabu started zapping Zuijo too, which probably made Denoa and Muta more mad than Manabu just zapping them. But they keep on calling Manabu by these ridiculous names. Seriously, look at this. The four of them are on the Zaida Vogyr, which is Zuijo's spaceship, and they're on some kind of mission. Zuijo, however, is not there. So unless Zuijo flew somewhere with his gavel charge, he's still in Muchima Town doing whatever. I was really hoping he would be in this episode, though. We're at a point in the show where we all want more Zuijo. Well, hopefully he's in 61. Last thing I want to mention. Do you guys realize how few main characters there are from the main group that haven't gotten carded or captured? Before this episode, there were 10, and now there's 9. Unless I'm forgetting somebody. The 10 were Udius, Yumu, Rovian, Damamu, Ron, Manabu, Nyandastar, Zuijo, Denoa, and Muta. And Yumu just got carded, so there's only 9 now. I'm not counting the UTS adults since they don't duel. Fisher Sky's been captured, and here's all the characters that have gotten carded. Yuka-chan, Yuna, Yuhi, Asaka, Manya, Bochi, Chupataro, London, Mitsugo, and now Yuumu. That's 10 people. Damamu and Ron are hiding somewhere with Yuka-chan, Yuhi, and Yumu's cards. Denoa, Muta, Manabu, and Yondastar are in space on a mission. UDS is with the UTS. The only ones left that we don't know where they are Rovian and Zuijo. Rovian was supposed to duel sometime in the last few episodes. Was Dylan's spoiler wrong? Anyway, hopefully Zuijo's in episode 61. And that wraps up episode 60. Please remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Have a great day everyone, and I'll see you next time for another Yu-Gi-Oh video.